Hello and welcome. I'm David Colon. I'm the head of school at VIZitation Academy. Welcome to our high school night. We are very excited to have you all here. We have a great program ahead of you. We'd like to open the evening with a prayer. So if we would please bow our heads and place ourselves in the presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Gracious God, thank you for bringing us together this evening. Please bless all those who are watching this program. Please bless the students who are discerning the next steps in their education. Please bless the parents who are watching as they also guide their daughters into the next steps of their lives. Bless the students here from VIZitation Academy who are presenting and discussing our school, and bless all of us. We ask this in your name. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. We are very excited to have you here this evening. We have a great program ahead of you. And as our students speak, you're going to hear a lot of the great features that we have at VIZitation Academy. The one thing I would ask of you, in addition to listening to the features, is also just watch our students. They are an impressive group of young women. Part of VIZitation Academy, you will see how poised, how well-spoken they are. Thing I like to talk about too, though, is part of our sort of charism is this concept of gentle strength. You're going to see how kind to one another they are, how nice they are, how much they care about the school, but you're also going to see their ability to do lots of great things. And I think that's an important thing. So, welcome. We're excited to have you here. I'm going to now turn it over to our Director of Admissions, Mrs. Sharon Spellman. So, Sharon.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Colon. Good evening. Welcome to VIZitation Academy's virtual high school night. I am Sharon Spellman, Director of Admissions at Viz, and we are so grateful that you're sharing time with us tonight. We realize that this is a unique time, a challenging situation, and we are fully prepared to provide all of the information that you need to proceed in the process. Please know that you are able to request information from us and engage in conversation with us whenever you have a question or need some additional information. Visit our website, visitationacademy.org. Our admissions tab and our admission events page is the best place to find current information and event information. Please email us at any time at admissions@visitationacademy.org. We welcome and would appreciate hearing from you. In fact, we would love to hear from you tonight. If you are watching, please send us an email. Let us know that you're watching with your student's name, and we'll put a special gift in the mail to her tomorrow. So we appreciate your time and your attention during this unique situation. During the presentation tonight, if you have any questions or comments that you would like addressed, please utilize the YouTube chat feature. We will be monitoring the chat throughout the evening. We will respond within the comments. We will also let our student ambassadors share answers for all. So thank you for utilizing that feature. So we're very lucky to have a great team with us tonight. Our girls are here to share insight into life of a Viz girl. They obviously hold the best perspective since they are living the lives here every day, and we are very appreciative of their time and their insight tonight. So I'd like to introduce Mia, is a 10th grader at Viz. This is Emma. Emma is in 11th grade. Our senior, Riley, is sitting here. And then last but not least, Allie. We've got a great group of girls here tonight, and we hope that you really get a glimpse into the life of a Viz girl. We have some special guests with us this evening as well. You've heard from Mr. Colon, who welcomed us with a prayer. We have Mr. Terry Murray, our upper school principal, who you'll be hearing from a bit later this evening. And then I'd like to introduce Miss Emily Chernowski. Miss Chernowski will be giving you some welcome words, and we're really happy that you're here. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be with you virtually this evening. I'm really excited for you to learn tonight about our school, our community, and our students, and get a glimpse into what life looks like at Viz. As a relatively small school, we have the ability to be really creative in our learning approaches, and something that we really value here are the action-based and experiential learning that our students do both in and outside of the classroom. We really believe that that creates a really formative and meaningful educational experience for our students. Another piece that I think is really key here at Viz is that every student is really known and valued, and cared for. We really are a truly caring, supportive community that encourages each other and works to build each other up. And I think that's really what makes Viz just such a special place. I'm really excited for you guys to learn from the girls that we have here tonight, who are really going to speak about the way that they engage with their learning at Viz, the activities that they're involved in and participate in, as well as just the ways that they connect with each other. So we're really excited for you to hear and to learn from all of the girls this evening, and are really excited to showcase Viz and who we are. So we hope that you really enjoy the presentation this evening. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Allie, as Mrs. Spellman said, and I am an 11th grader at Viz, and I'm going to talk about the all-girl education we have here. So one of the important features of Viz obviously is the all-girl education, and it allows for leadership opportunities for our girls that wouldn't otherwise come at co-ed schools. I know I myself came from a co-ed school coming into 9th grade here at Viz, and I found the all-girl education really refreshing and really powerful because it allows us to foster a greater community bond between all the girls here, and it gives our girls the confidence to go into college and beyond with a greater understanding of who we are as young women. It's been proven that an all-girl education gives girls greater confidence in STEM fields, as well as greater poise and greater confidence in ourselves. And here at Viz, we give our girls the tools and the leadership opportunities to head into college and beyond with being the best version of ourselves. And now Mia is going to talk about her transition to Viz as a new 9th grader.
Hi, like Allie said, my name is Mia, and I'm going to be talking about my transition to Viz as a new 9th grader. I came to Viz without anybody else from my grade school, and although this seemed really scary and nerve-wracking at first, everybody was so welcoming to me. The small class size at Viz really allows you to get to know each and every person in your grade by themselves, and some of my friends at bigger schools can barely say that they know everybody in their grade's first name. But going to Viz, I feel like we're more of a community, and I feel confident in saying that I know everybody in my grades, first name, last name, and something special about them. Along with the class size, Viz also has an amazing faculty and support. And if you ever need help with anything, we have a 35-minute advisory period every day where you can ask for teachers for help, or you can also do fun things like go to the vending machines with friends or just do homework. We also have our own Viz laptops, and if you ever need help and you're away from school, you can email your teachers, who are almost always free, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Here to talk more about technology is Emma.
As Mia and Mrs. Spellman said, my name is Emma and I'm a junior at Viz, and I'm going to be talking about some of the tech opportunities we have. At Viz, we have the opportunity for one-on-one laptop-to-student technology. This means that every year, starting in middle school, you lease your laptop, which you use all throughout the school day, and you also take it home to do homework, and you take it home during the weekends and during the breaks as well. During school, we have tech support available at all times for if something happens to our computer, and we are also a Microsoft Spotlight school as well as a Google Partner school. This means that we have access to the full Microsoft suite and all of the resources that extension has to offer. Another tech opportunity we have at Viz are the Modern Language Labs. At Viz, we offer 3 languages: French, Spanish, and Latin. And all 3 of these languages take full advantage of our Modern Language Labs. These labs come down from the ceiling, and we remove the headset with the attached microphone, and then once we do that, we can record a speaking portion for a test, or we can work on a project with a classmate across the room. But my favorite part about these labs is that you can get direct and immediate feedback from your teacher, which really helps with our conversational language skills. Along with the Modern Language Labs and the other tech opportunities we have at Viz, we have a really interesting and unique space called the Concept Corridor. This space is comprised of 4 different areas, including the Makerspace, the Food Science Kitchen, the Courtyard, and Biz Video. But even though these are like all 4 separate spaces, the whole concept of this whole space is to inspire innovation as well as problem solving skills and creative thinking skills. My favorite aspect of this corridor is the makerspace and the food science kitchen, because you use it in all of your classes all the time, from building an instrument in music class or doing a culture lesson in Spanish and making a food or a dessert. Another aspect of the concept corridor is the courtyard, which we use not only for eating lunch with our friends or having a class outside, but we also use for our ecology lessons in our science classes. Finally, probably the most unique space about the concept corridor is the Viz video, because this isn't only used as a communal space where students can get together and film projects for class, but it's also the home base for one of our classes at Viz called Emerging Media. Emerging Media runs our school blog, the VIZx Times, and it is also a part of our entrepreneurship program. This program is for 10th through 12th graders and is designed to inspire young women and our students to become entrepreneurs. They pair us with one-on-one mentors who give us the resources as well as guidance we need to inspire and fund our passion-motivated projects. Probably the best example of one of these passion-motivated projects is Crescent Coffee, our student-started and student-run coffee shop, which was started last year by 2 seniors who graduated. They were able to pass down their business to 2 underclassmen, and it has become a huge hit since, as I'm sure everyone here can agree. And now Riley is going to talk about some of the other opportunities we have at Viz.
Thank you. So I'm Riley, and I'm going to be talking about 2 really helpful parts at Viz called the Writing and the Math Centers. Both of these have teachers all throughout the day in each period and are open all those times as well. And what you can do is you can go to the Writing Center and get help on editing a paper, or you can go to the Math Center and get a different perspective of a math lesson. I know I utilize both of these a lot during the day, and they are extremely helpful. Another great aspect of Viz is our ability to learn outside the classroom. This is the best way to immerse yourself in the culture and the language that you're studying in history and your language classes. And in previous years, they have gone to Peru and China, and it is just, again, a great way to really learn what you're learning in the classroom and not only step outside your comfort zone and experience things you might never get to experience again, but also make great bonds with the girls who are on the trip as well. Now, Allie will be talking about our various AP and CC classes.
So as Riley just said, we offer many college credit classes here at Viz, and we offer those through 2 avenues. One through the AP program and one through our dual credit program, which is done through SLU, and the SLU 1A program, which is a program for advanced high school students to earn college credit through SLU at a heavily discounted rate. And we do our AP program through the College Board, which also administers the SAT and PSAT administrative tests. We offer 27 AP/CC classes here at Viz, and I would definitely recommend taking one because not only do you get great college credit, you also get the rigor of a college level class while still in a nurturing high school environment, and the teachers are super supportive and they'll always be there to catch you if you fall. And now Riley is going to be talking about college counseling.
Thank you, Allie. So here at Viz, you'll have the same counselor from freshman to senior year, which makes it extremely helpful when you're starting that college process at the end of junior year, but most importantly in senior year. And I know that my counselor knows me so well, so she can write me an amazing recommendation letter. She can help me find the perfect college for me, and they help with parents that are also new to this process who have the same anxiety and stress and excitement, of course, about colleges for their kids. I know that I meet with my counselor almost every other week, if not more, and we have college advisory where a group of girls in your grade will get together and just work on anything they need help with in the college process, and it has made it extremely easy to know that there's always someone there with me every step of the way. Now Emma will be talking about our Salesian spirituality.
Thank you, Riley. So at Viz, we are a Catholic school, and because of that, we do put an emphasis on Salesian spirituality. Our 2 founders are St. Francis de Sales and St. Jane de Chantal, and they have given us the motto you will hear every day, which is Live Jesus. It's even at the top of our papers, L+J. I love this motto because it can be interpreted by every person very differently. And to me, this motto means to be respectful and kind, not only to others, but to yourself as well. Another quote that was given to us by St. Francis de Sales is, "Be who you are and be that well." You will hear this all throughout the time at the Viz halls, and it is instilled in us because it shows us that our differences is what brings us together as a community. Both of these quotes are two of the things that we will reflect on during our masses and prayer services. Our masses occur all throughout the school year, but are more specifically focused on the first Fridays as every month, as well as special occasions such as feast days. Our prayer services happen in the mornings in advisory and occur sporadically all throughout the school year. But the really important and unique aspect about both these opportunities is that they are student planned and student led, which means that from choosing the music all the way to actually interacting during the students, during the service, it is all run by students. And now Riley is going to talk about some of the other Salesian opportunities we have.
Thank you. So here at Viz, we have a club called Campus Ministry, which is not only a place where you can go and relax during the day and grab a snack, but it is also right outside the classroom. We have various opportunities for charity and to give back to your community. These are super easy ways to, during the school day, if you need a little break from school or you just want to hang out with your friends and do something nice for your community, you can participate in them all year round. I know we usually do where we take plastic bags and we weave them into mats for the homeless, and we partner with various charities in our St. Louis community. Another great way to give back is at the end of junior year, we do Junior Apostolic, which is 2 weeks at the end of junior year, and it takes place during when you would normally go to school. So the juniors will pick a service site in the community, and they will go there and they will really interact with wherever they chose to go, which is either like infants to the elderly, and in the end, and they'll take all of what they've learned into their senior theology classes, and they will really learned and take all the opportunities and what they've learned, and they will reflect on them. And it is a great way to give back to our community and go and learn about people going through other walks of life and just to give back. And now Mia will be talking about our clubs and activities.
Hi, so like Riley said, I'm going to be talking about the athletics and clubs that we offer at Viz. Viz has many different athletic programs and sports, all the way from the fall, the winter, and the spring. And in fall, we offer many sports like field hockey, volleyball, and no-cut sports like tennis and cross country. And we offer no-cut sports in all of the different seasons. So if you want to try something new, then you can always try something new. And Viz's small class size really allows you to get to take a part in something and try something new, even if you have never played a sport before. And another good thing about Viz's small class size is it really allows for more opportunity, and it allowed me to make varsity volleyball as a freshman, which is really fun. And originally, when thinking of Viz's sports, I thought that they weren't going to be the best because of the small school, but I was definitely wrong. And my volleyball team made it all the way to districts and won our district and made it to sectionals. And that was such a fun experience, and it proved me wrong as my original thoughts. And Viz's sports are actually really good too. And another good part about Viz are all of our clubs. We offer so many clubs, all the way from yearbook and robotics to smaller clubs like Happiness Club or Pickleball Club. There's something so much fun for everybody to try at Viz. And here's Allie to talk more about our arts and theater programs.
Thank you, Mia. So like clubs and athletics, our visual and performing arts department is a huge part of life here at Viz. We offer many different art classes such as sculpture, photography, 2D art, and 3D art, all the way up to the AP and independent study level, and we definitely showcase our artistic talents here at Viz. Another huge part of life at Viz is the theater department. And the theater department here at Viz is so amazing because it gives everybody an opportunity to shine, whether on stage or backstage. I'm a part of the theater department here, and it has allowed me to make friends with girls in other grades and be a part of such a supportive and amazing cast. The upper school does one musical a year in the fall, as well as one play in the spring. We also offer many dance classes here, as well as an alternative for our PE health and wellness credit. And you learn many different genres of dance throughout, and is a great way to dive into the performing arts here at VIZx. We also offer many singing choirs here at VIZx, starting with freshman choir in freshman year, and then concert choir for grades 10 through 12. There's also an audition-based chamber choir for grades 10 through 12, which I'm a part of, and like I said earlier, it has allowed me to make many new friends in many different grades. And also we perform at masses throughout the year, as well as a spring concert and a Christmas concert, which both freshman and concert choirs also participate in. And now Emma is going to talk about some of our fun traditions here at VIZx.
Thank you, Allie. So, of course, we have a lot of fun at VIZx, as I'm sure you've already seen and heard of. But we have three very special traditions which really allow us to come together and have fun as a community. One of these is JBD, which stands for Just Because Day. This is probably one of my favorite fun traditions at VIZx, because what happens is you come to school thinking it's a completely normal school day in your uniform with your homework done and everything, but then about a quarter of the way through the day, somebody will come over the speaker and say, everyone go to the gym or to DeChantal just because. And when this happens, everyone just starts cheering and it erupts into like complete happy chaos. And we all go down to the gym to find it's a day of fun. And this can range from doing karaoke to painting hennas to doing tug of war or playing gaga ball with our friends. It's basically just a day for us to have fun and to relax. Another tradition at VIZx is Fall Fest, which happens in the fall, and it is a festival in which all of the clubs come up with different booths, as well as some classes as well. And students are allowed to, throughout the day, go through the booths and play the games they have and the activities they have prepared. They can also hang out on the field with their friends, listening to the live music or the cheerleaders' performance. And we can also eat from the food trucks they have. And then in the evening, there are the most spectacular fireworks you will ever see. They are so cool. And then after the fireworks is a high school mixer as well. After Fall Fest is Spirit Week, which happens in the spring and is planned by our Spirit Club. What happens is they choose a theme. I think a few years ago it was biomes, and then each grade is given a specific area in that theme, whether it's forest or rainforest or the ocean. And then we decorate our specific hallway to that theme. And then all throughout the week, we are allowed to dress up as like Forest Monday or Rainforest Tuesday. And then on Friday is the Challenge Cup, which is a volleyball game, and it's also Red and White Day. And it's just a lot of fun and a great opportunity to come together as a community. And now Riley is going to talk about two other traditions we have at VIZx.
Thank you. So our two longest traditions here at VIZx have actually been here since the 1830s, are our graduation ceremonies. These are 3 days that have a baccalaureate mass, the graduation, and the maypole. I am so excited for this because it is the longest standing tradition and is something that the entire VIZx community holds very sacred to us. You dress up in a gown, you get your crescent with your class motto on the back, and it's really exciting because my class is actually picking ours right now, so it's really, really exciting, and I get to see all the options. But what's most important is you get to come together as a class and a sisterhood, and that you've known these girls for 4+ years, and you've built these amazing bonds that will last a lifetime. And one of the most exciting a part of this event is maypole, which is a dance you do with ribbons, and your ribbon holder, which is an underclassman that you made a connection with throughout the year. And it is truly the last hurrah as a class, as sisters, that you get to celebrate all of the hard work you've put into VIZx, all the academic success, the leadership success, all the charity you've done, and end your amazing career in such a beautiful way. And you get to follow the tradition of past VIZx, and I know that I get to follow the tradition of my sisters and my cousins. So I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to it. And now, Mrs. Spellman, I think we have some questions from the audience.
Let you know what the question is, and then you let me know if you would like to answer. Thank you. So usually when we have visitors come to our school, it's always a little confusing when they first get there about our schedule and our planner and how a day at VIZx works. Can one of you please give kind of a nice summary of a schedule of the day and how the classes rotate throughout a VIZx schedule? Okay, Emma, thanks.
So at Viz, we have 8 classes, but we only have 6 classes a day. What happens is if you have classes 1 through 6 on an A day, you will then drop the next day, the B day, classes 5 and 6, and you will rotate in the first 2 classes of the day, 7 and 8. So it goes 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's slightly confusing, but I promise you will get the hang of it eventually, pretty quickly too. And we're all here to help if you need some extra help. We start class, the first bell rings at 7:55, but we don't have prayer in our first class until 8 o'clock. And then on late start Mondays, we start school at 9 o'clock. And then we dismiss school at 3 o'clock every day, and then we all go to our various activities. And we dismiss and drop off at door 6 as well. And we have a rotating lunch period. 12th and 11th graders eat first, then middle schoolers eat, and then the 9th and 10th graders eat. And we also have advisory in between the second and the third class of the day.
Thank you, Emma. That's really nice. Okay, ladies. Can you talk a little bit about, as a 9th grader, how much of your class is made up of girls that are new to Viz in 9th grade? And how does that work when you're joining with girls that were at Viz for 8th grade? So, yeah, Mia or Allie, or both of you, since
You
you.
can talk about this one first, and then if
Yes.
Allie wants to come in. So my class personally was almost half new girls and half old girls. So it was about 45 to 50 people who are already here and about 40 to 30 people who were coming new. And so people think that most of the people are already going to be friends, but that is completely not true. And there are so many people who came like me and just came alone without anybody else from their grade school. But even all of the people who were here before are so welcoming, and most of my friends were at Viz, and some of my friends even went to Viz from preschool all the way to now. So everybody's super welcoming.
On to that. My class was there were 25 new girls that came in 9th grade and about 12 that came in 8th grade. So overall, since 7th grade, there were about 37 new kids coming in. And like Mia said, everyone that was already at Viz was super supportive, and all of the new girls came and took their stride, and all our class is super close now. And yeah, so I would just say that the kids that were already here are super supportive, and if you're coming in new, you shouldn't worry about making friends.
Thank you. Girls, would one of you be willing to talk about how at Viz, being a Catholic school, how do we support girls of all faiths? Riley?
So here at Viz, yeah, we are a Catholic school, and we do hold that really close to ourselves, but that doesn't mean we don't include all the other religions. A lot of my friends in my grade are from other religions. And what's really nice is even in our 12th grade right now, I'm taking world religions right now. And so I get to learn about all the various religions and all walks of life. And then in our masses, since it is student run and student organized, we are so welcoming to any type of tradition you want to bring, any reading, anything you want to say in a speech during prayer or during Mass. And I think that a lot of my friends who are from different religious backgrounds do feel included. And of course, you are not forced, or it's very welcome to openly discuss in theology classes whatever religion you want and whatever beliefs you hold. So I think from hearing from other students, we're very welcoming with all of that.
Thank you. Well, that's all the questions that we have. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I hope that you have gotten a glimpse into life at Viz, but most importantly, I hope that you've really gotten a sense of our Viz girls are what makes us special. And we are so grateful and lucky that they're willing to share their talents and their gifts with us. Our sound and technical support tonight is being handled and completely run by 2 of our 9th graders, Anna and Rosa. Thank you, Anna and Rosa, for your time tonight and for sharing your gifts with us. We're just always very grateful when our girls are so talented and can do things so wonderfully, and they share those with us. We've got artists, we've got amazing coding and STEM and technology girls. These girls are full of talents, and this is obviously just a little glimpse into our school full. So that's our favorite part to showcase and share with all of you. So now I'd like to welcome Mr. Terry Murray to give us some more thoughts about his insight into a visitation education.
Thank you, Mrs. Spellman. And most importantly, thank you, ladies. That was spectacular. It's always great to hear from you. And again, it's amazing to hear how busy and active the day at Visitation is and all the things that do go on and the things that you get to try. And I love that message. I think there's really a couple things I want you to walk away with tonight. I think the first one comes from the discussion about St. Francis de Sales telling us to be who you are and be that well. And I think that's one of those really important things to think about as you're looking at a school. Is it an environment that allows you to continue to explore your learning, continue to explore who you are and who you want to become? And does it challenge you to even think outside the box and to even be uncomfortable sometimes trying a new sport, if you will? And I think the other piece that stands out, so specifically for me, I'm in my second year as principal. And in that time, I'm just so amazed by how the students and faculty and the entire community embraced me individually as a new person. But more importantly, I got to watch my daughter just really be absorbed into the community. Almost from the day one, she kind of disappeared into the Viz world. And I really feel like I haven't seen her since. She has just been in so many different places, trying new things and being totally invested in what's going on. So again, thank you for spending time with us tonight. Thank you for going through this process. Continue to ask questions, continue to visit us on different levels. We're excited to share who we are and what we provide as a school. And we look forward to seeing you in person, I hope, at some point. And absolutely thank you for taking the time tonight to get to know us a little better. Thank you.